Did you know if you're a farmer, you can get your low tunnels paid for by the NRCS? Through a recently launched government program, farmers can get between $4 and $5 per square foot in reimbursement towards a Quick Hoops low tunnel system. That's free money to help increase production on your farm. Learn more about Quick Hoops and the NRCS program at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below.
So, Alice, give us a little bit of an introduction to who you are and sort of the 30-second elevator pitch of what certified naturally grown is for those who are unfamiliar.
Yeah, great. Thanks for having us on. I'm really excited to talk to you about what we do. I am the executive director of Certified Naturally Grown. I'm not a farmer myself, but really appreciate the work they do to care for the earth, the members that grow according to our standards. So happy to be growing the organization. And Certified Naturally Grown is a grassroots alternative to the National Organic Program. Our standards are based on the organic standards, but our certification model is very different, where the annual inspection is typically carried out by another farmer, most often a certified naturally grown farmer.
Awesome. Yeah. And you sort of touched on it a little bit, but because I get questions at the market all the time about it, but people say, so are you organic? Are you not organic? And when I say, well, we're certified naturally grown and so on and so forth, are there any other particular differences other than this certification process that's differentiate CNG from USDA organic?
Mm-hmm. Sure, absolutely. I think the main difference is our certification model, as well as the fact that it's less expensive for a lot of farmers to be certified naturally grown versus organic. And there's less paperwork typically. So the certification we offer is really tailored for direct market farmers selling into their local and regional communities. So we're not really working with the larger scale operations that are trying to get into Whole Foods or Safeway or something like that. It's really folks selling at farmers markets through CSAs and local independent grocery stores and restaurants.
And just to kind of give everyone a little bit of background, if you didn't know, our farm, crop culture farm here in Georgia, actually was recently certified. We're recording this right at the middle of January. And so we've been certified for a whole month now. So we're definitely excited to have joined the, what would be the best term? The family, the community? What's the best way to refer to this thing that is certified naturally grown?
Yeah, definitely. I would say it's a community, a national network of farmers who grow food without synthetic chemicals or GMOs for their local community. It's very much a community-based organization, both among the farmers who participate and for the farmers working in their local community. So,
yeah,
we're glad to have you. Really fun to do a podcast interview right after you join.
Yeah, it was one of those things that everything just sort of fell into place perfectly. I have joined a new farmers market in the Athens, Georgia area, and after I applied and filled everything out to join the winter market, they informed me like, "Oh yeah, just send us over your CNG or your organic certification so that we can finish that up." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I don't have that yet, so let's get the ball rolling on that. We've got about a month and a half until the market opens, so so let's do that." And so it was a process that I was planning on taking maybe in 2025, further down the road. I just thought, it's not really a thing that I feel like I have the time to do. I just want to focus on growing and getting profitable with our new business. And I was unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, forced to expedite that process. And I'll be completely honest with you. I thought it was going to be this extremely tedious hoop jumping exercise of all of the different things that we had to go through. Now, thankfully, we had a plan from the very beginning that we would go the certification route. So we've been growing with that in mind. So we didn't have to really change much. But I was extremely impressed with the simplicity and the streamlined nature of the whole process, from applying to communicating back and forth. Kathy's been amazing to work with, whether it's been on the phone or via email. And then just the whole process to get certified. I want to say that we were able to go from submitting the application to receiving our certification in the span of, about 3.5, 4 weeks.
That's fantastic. That's great. Yeah, we really do want to minimize the barriers to participation for every farmer who's qualified and meets the standards. So we try to keep it as affordable as possible. We don't want to have too many hoops to jump through, but we do want to obviously verify that the standards are being met, and that happens through the application process and the peer review inspection. But yeah, we're glad you had that experience. That's certainly what we aim for.
If you enjoy farm podcasts, then tune into Carrot Cash Flow for all things farm business. Join us as we explore the latest trends, tips, and stories from market farmers running businesses just like yours. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or just starting out, our podcast has something for everyone. Listen in and grow with us. Available on all major podcast platforms. Don't miss out. Subscribe to Carrot Cash Flow today.